safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask you to refrain from any disruptive behavior, such as fighting, throwing objects, attempting to enter the place, or using improper weapons or jamming. Spectators engaging in such behavior are subject to rejection and possible arrest. Please report any violations to these rules to the nearest usher, security, or guest services staff member.
And just a minute or two here for the players to get warmed up before the start of the game. Hi and welcome everyone here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get some NBA action going. Kevin Harlan with you, joined by Doris Bird, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge reporting courtside. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now, here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They tell a great story. Look at Orlando. They're moving on up, 4th spot in the rankings this time around.
And looking at Memphis, they were obviously hoping to start out better. Still, too soon to panic. But lately, they've had very little luck and seem to be trending in the wrong direction.
Here are the starters for Brooklyn. The guard pair, Schroeder and Thomas. Nicholas Claxton out there with Trendon Watford. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 3, the small forward. And for Memphis, Morant is the point with Bane out on the wing. MP out there with Jackson, and it's Jackson in at the 3 spot. And with a few games in the books, Greg, what's the key for coaches during this part of the season?
And Kevin, if I were a head coach, I'd be trying to nail down my best 5. NBA games are mostly decided in that final 3 or 4 minutes. So I want to know who I can trust when it matters most.
Now here's Morant. Really disappointing game for him in that loss to Chicago. And a wide open look for MP. Cans the shot with nobody near him. Now you may have heard MP just signed his first shoe deal. Certainly a big moment for him.
And clearly something about Under Armour impressed MP. It's not surprising at all that the two of them came to this type of an agreement.
Morant with the screen on Claxton. King's shot is off. It's an odd stat, but what I'm going to throw out there anyway, the Memphis Grizzlies set an NBA record last season for players used in a season.
Kevin, this isn't football, right? They had 33 different guys suited up last season. That tells you how difficult it was. Constant change, hard to build chemistry, and let's face it, hard to win games.
And here's Schroeder, following the three-pointer by MP. Schroeder finds Bogdanovich. Right side, Thomas. Claxton, a screen on Bane. Thomas, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
You have to have patience in the screen and roll. Cam Thomas letting that play develop naturally.
Pass to MP. Another miss by MP. For Brooklyn, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Schroeder passes to Watford. Had the space there, but it's offline. Memphis has gone 1 or 2 from long range in the first quarter.
And that's how you execute in the open floor. Great job by MP to get to his spot.
Outside Thomas. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Desmond Bane. The Nets shooting their first free throws of the game. Cam Thomas was the 27th pick in the 2021 NBA Draft GA. I think a lot of teams, wouldn't you agree, are regretting passing on him.
Yeah, it's pretty hard to believe that he fell all the way to the end of the first round. Lots of teams would love to have a scorer like him on their roster. Good instincts from MP. That kind of passing wins the respect of your teammates.
Outside Thomas. Pass to Johnson. Back to Thomas. Lock at 6. Lets it fly from 18. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
When Cam Thomas finds a look, folks, he is going to attack.
Morant with the screen on Johnson. Morant left side. Bane looking around. King against Johnson. Fader on the way. And that one comes up a bit short. And Schroeder's got the ball here for Brooklyn. Trailing by 2. Thomas kicks to Johnson. Pass to Bogdanovich from past the arc. It's rebounded by Memphis. They're getting their first look of the season at the Nets in this one.
Not exactly a game that everyone will be talking about here, but both of these teams can show flashes at times.
We're seeing 2 teams that could be building more for the future, trying to instill a winning culture, and we'll see which team takes a step in that direction.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, with the Grizzlies' injuries last season, there was a lot put on Jaren Jackson Jr.'s plate. Coach Taylor Jenkins says he loves the challenge and the growth opportunity. Jackson said, "You always work on everything. You work on your game because you love it. And if you get a chance to use it, great." Kevin, back to you.
And he's always working on his game. All right, David, we thank you for that report. A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
Well, Bojan Bogdanovich, simply stated, has become a knockdown three-point shooter.
Morant passes to King. Morant dishes to MP. Morant with the screen on Johnson. MP kicks to Morant. Back to MP.
And that's a veteran move from MP, using the pump fake to bait the defense.
The Grizzlies shooting their first free throws of the night right here.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
Some changes for Memphis. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Jackson. Williams comes in for Gigi Jackson. And Smart subbed in for Bane. And then for Brooklyn, Trendon Watford's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Bogdanovich. And it's Ben Simmons in for Dennis Schroeder. Here's King. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's MP making things happen for Memphis. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly... So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Jackson, he's checked in for Clark. MP comes in for Santi Aldama. Jackson, he's checked in for Vince Williams. And it's Bane in for Marcus Smart. Then for the Nets, Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Trendon Watford. Bogdanovich comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Ben Simmons. Morant is the point with Bane out on the wing. Jackson is out there with King. And it's Jackson in at the pivot spot manning the middle. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
Schroeder passes to Claxton. So they take the lead. Claxton's got the lead up to 1 now for the Nets.
Oh, great ball movement there.
DB thinking about Cam Thomas. When he gets on a roll, he is tough to stop.
Kevin, he reminds me a little bit of the microwave Vinnie Johnson back in the days of Detroit. When this guy is hot, get out of his way and let him do his thing. Well, the catch-and-shoot game is definitely in the bag of MP.
Schroeder with the ball. His last outing, 16 points for him. On the wing, Johnson. Nets passing it around. That's good from Schroeder on the assist by Claxton. Schroeder's got 5.
Well, you have to at least honor the long ball from Dennis Schroeder. He is more than capable from that distance.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
35 seconds left here in the second. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Claxton. Brooklyn's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the three ball here. Outside, Bogdanovich. Pass to Schroeder. Johnson in the corner. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got his 3rd assist on the night. And here's MP for 3. It's good from long range. King's got a pair of triples in the second now for Memphis. Now, here's Thomas. On the wing, Johnson lets it go from deep. And the Nets, another 3.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Nets lead by 2. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the 3rd quarter.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Rumble, please. They're thinking about the shot. One more time around the ball for our contestant.
Hello, everybody. So far, a fairly even game for the Memphis Grizzlies through the first 2 quarters.
Well, they're not settling for long jumpers. They're getting the ball into the paint. And you know I love that.
Yeah, we know.
Yeah, you know what? I played with a king, too. I liked it.
And now let's take a moment to see how the West stacks up here in this early part of the season. And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the...
And as we get into this 3rd quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
So for Brooklyn now, the guard pair, Schroeder and Thomas. Watford out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Claxton in at the 5 spot. Jackson setting the pick here for MP. And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession. And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Well, guys, teams are all grappling with this new CBA, especially the dreaded second apron. Fans possibly unclear on what it means. Honestly, even front offices are still navigating the complexities of the new restrictions. But basically, it has become harder for teams to spend big and acquire new players under the current systems. We'll see, guys, how this impacts everyone moving forward.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. For Brooklyn, they've gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. To Watford. This one for 3. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson.
Wow, another empty possession out of the gates. 0 for 4 in this half. Brutal.
MP powers through the contact inside.
Now, this is what we want from MP. Night after night, an energetic performance on the offensive end.
Pass to Thomas. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Memphis leading. The recent history of the Nets. Now, Greg, they're always looking for a big splash or a quick fix to be competitive.
And, Kevin, this franchise has sold its future more than a few times. But they always find a way to bounce back. You hope they don't go for a quick fix with this group.
Clock is at 3. Payne for 3. The rebound by Watford. Brooklyn's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15.
Never shy about letting it fly. Cam Thomas, folks.
And Morant's got the ball here for Memphis. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Here's King. Tries again. Tough shot inside by MP.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Outside Bogdanovich. Back to Schroeder. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Schroeder's got the game tied up here for Brooklyn. We've got a timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. It doesn't matter what team he's on, Bojan Bogdanovich is a professional scorer.
He is, Kevin, and you love the fact that he fits in seamlessly wherever he goes. And the reason that he's able to do that, effective as a spot-up shooter or shot creator, high IQ, and now we've seen that you can start him or you can put him off the bench, and he's going to be effective no matter what.
Morant is the point, with Bane out on the wing. Jaren Jackson is out there with King, and it's Jackson in at the 3. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. That puts them in the lead. And the Nets lead by 1.
And I tell you what, if he's going to be a factor here down the stretch, he is going to have to make some shots. Just 1 of 5 here in the quarter.
Fades and shoots. King's shot is off.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game. And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
MP rattling the rim.
Well, he might be young, but it's easy to see why they go to MP when they need a big-time bucket.
Your passes to Claxton. There's 1:59 left in the fourth quarter. Watford, that's good. Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game.
Here's MP with plenty of space. Shot is good off the back rim and in. King's got 10 points in just the second half. There's 1:47 left in the fourth. And slam dunk by Watford.
Well, we know Cam Thomas can score, but nice facilitating right there. Set up the open man.
Deflects the pass. Memphis moving that ball around. Morant sets a screen for MP. To the middle, unloads. And it's Morant. That time on the assist by MP. 22 points for John Morant. Brooklyn trailing. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Here's Watford. His three-pointers off the mark. Memphis has gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. The 3 from MP. MP, the triple is down the hatch.
Complete confidence in the clutch. MP seizing the moment.
Here's Thomas. They get it back. Misses the baby hook. Memphis has gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Here's MP. MP gets the job done inside.
And the benefit to MP being able to make that shot is it often leaves the defense at his mercy.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. During that last break, I heard Jordi Fernandez as he talked with his team. He told them to pick up the pace. He said, if we're going to win, we have to seize this moment and act fast. He said, go all out or go home. Kevin?
Thank you, David. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
43 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5.
A quiet but confident player. MP is one of those guys that lets his play do the talking most of the time.
Well, you like when a guy calmly steps up, knocks down the free throws, exactly what you want. When you're not in rhythm with the 3 ball, why do you keep firing from there?
And dead on that time. Beautiful shot. And that's now 38 points for MP. And it's desperation time now.
Doesn't matter if it's a 2 or a 3. They need the quickest shot possible.
And it's Schroeder missing. King outside. A rebound by the Nets. So it's Memphis picking up the win. Some good.
Great win tonight, MP.
Good night, MP.